welcome to the BBC Breakfast Garden.
I really like
Nice,
it. I think we should have a permanent change, don't you?
Yeah, I like this.
This covers a multitude of sins.
I feel like Percy Thrower.
It's brilliant.
A major houseplant revival, this is why we're doing this, is being driven by millennials who either can't have or don't want an outdoor garden.
This is according to the Royal Horticultural Society, which says social media hashtags such as plants of Instagram and hashtag houseplants are being used in their millions, apparently.
Matthew Pottage, curator of the RHS Garden Wisley, is here to tell us why many young people are going green and the best plants as well to keep. Hopefully you can give us a bit of information. Just what sort of stuff have we got? I know you can't tell us everything that's here, but these delights you brought in today, these are the sorts of things that are popular at the moment?
They are, yeah. So we've got ferns here, foliage plants. There's one called Devil's Ivy. There's a Swiss cheese plant, a mother-in-law's tongue. A couple of those were really big in the 70s and they're having a massive revival now.
And you put it down to social media?
Social media is really helping it. So Instagram and kind of quite visual social media where you've got things with colourful foliage, really textural foliage, interesting forms. They're really cool close-up photos. And a lot of people don't have their own gardens and these things are great in the home, just on a, your regular windowsill, so everyone can get gardening.
I've got a very good record of killing plants in the house. So what, of these ones you've got here, what would be the easiest and the one that requires the least care?
The mother-in-law's tongue. They're absolutely indestructible.
There it is.
Which one?
In the middle of the camera there, yeah?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, with the sword-shaped leaves. So, I mean, you probably have to put that in a freezer to kill it. I don't know if that's something you've tried before, but
no.
They need hardly any water, just a sunny windowsill. They're really, really easy, straightforward. And it's the fun of growing something, of nurturing something and bringing it on in your home. But houseplants and grow your own, both having a real kind of big trend at the moment. People are interested to know where their food comes from and having a go at growing it themselves.
So you talk about growing your own, and are people turning to growing their own fruit, vegetable fruit, etc., rather than flowers, plants?
There's both. I mean, actually, we've seen at Wisley and some of our RHS plant centres sales of vegetable seeds have overtaken flowers and ornamentals. So people are really interested in having to, salad crops, herbs, tomatoes and things.
Tell us about salad crop. What's the easiest way? Because I get all really excited and I plant loads, and then of course they all come up at once. Yeah. Which is not very helpful.
Cut and come again lettuces are really easy.
Okay.
They're really easy. Just pick off the older leaves, put them straight in a sandwich. Bit of sun on a windowsill or a balcony, really straightforward.
So you don't have to have a garden to be able to do it?
That's it, you really don't. Pots, containers, and when you look on Instagram, loads of fun containers being used, quite alternative containers, and it really just shows, you don't need a walled garden to be doing these kind of things.
And some of these are very handy when it comes to sort of cleaning up pollution in the home.
Yeah.
So which ones should we be looking at for those?
So known as the Devil's Ivy or Epipremnum, the one in the hanging basket there, that's really
in the middle,
good.
This one here,
yeah,
with the hook on the top there.
That's really good for purifying, cleansing the air. It can trail down over a windowsill, you can hang it up. You see people training them around their curtain rails and things. You can do all sorts. Again, it's really straightforward and takes quite low light levels.
And I rather like this one here on the far side.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Go on.
So with some of our plant trends we're seeing at plant centres, actually the sales of conifers are going back up. At Wisley, we've actually seen a 50% increase. This is a little pine, which will stay quite dwarf, quite mound-like. It goes its lovely golden colour in the cold weather, greens up again, produces little cute pine cones, really, really sweet.
You can see them just growing there, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, they're seeing a bit of a revival too.
And you're saying the easiest way to kill them is to, not do you want to, but overwatering is the biggest problem. How much, I know they all take varying amounts, but what's the sort of decent amount?
I think you need to be kind of just maybe checking the compost, poking your finger into the compost once a week or so. A plant should never be stood in water unless you're growing pond plants indoors. So generally just check it once a week, give it a splash of water. But there's so much information out on the internet now, it is so easy, just look stuff up on Google.
I heard a great piece on Gardener's Question Time about pond plants indoors the other day, which was absolutely fascinating. And it's possible.
It is possible. It's absolutely possible. And James Wong, one of the panellists, has got some really amazing indoor aquatic plants in his London flat. Absolutely stunning.
So we can go aquatic plants as well, Dan. Thank you very much indeed.
Start using the hashtag. What was it? House plants? What was the other one? Plants of Instagram.
Yeah.
Plants of Instagram.
Right.
Anyway.